New boys, RB Leipzig also hosted their home opener yesterday, an event that many fans around Germany were not too happy about, including their opponents' travelling fans. Borussia Dortmund South End supporters released a statement that said, "It is scandalous that a purely commercial marketing branch of an Austrian drinks manufacturer may actually compete in Germany's top flight. This contradicts all sporting and emotional values. We do not buy tickets and do not travel to Dortmund's away game in Leipzig." We will get you straight to the highlights from Dortmund's match in Leipzig, and I think it's great to see a new boy coming up from the second division. This is controversial, but Dortmund found it was not going to be easy, Eric.
Well, there were some moments in here where Dortmund looked like Dortmund, but for the most part, I think Leipzig does a fantastic job of representing themselves. In a game like this, you know, with Dortmund kind of chasing it, and you'll see that this could have changed the complexion of the game in a hurry, but it just screams wide. And one of the things about Dortmund was, okay, look, we got them. We're going to wait till the end. Here they come. The yellow shirts come storming down, and you thought, okay, they're going to walk away with a victory. It just wasn't to be. That skims off the crossbar, then they get this goal.
Leipzig have spent a lot of money, and two of them connecting for the goal.
Yeah, and Kato is going to be on the end of this. And is it Burke with the pass? I think that, look, there's nothing better than you have your two signings connecting in a game to beat the likes of Dortmund. So this is a fascinating story.
A lot of money spent. Now, Red Bull owner Dietrich Matrix has said that he doesn't want to be 80 years old by the time RB win their first Bundesliga title. That gives him a little bit more than 8 years. He's 72 right now, Eric.
Right.
This is an incredible story. Some that many fans don't like.
Well, I mean, the fans of Dortmund, electing not to go to this one. I don't know if I like this. I think this is, it looks like Caddyshack to me. It looks like a scenario where, when Rodney Dangerfield shows up, it's like, all right, we're not going to have any of you, get out. And I don't know who the president of the Supporters Club is. He looks like Judge Schmales right now. Like, you'll have nothing in like it. We're not going to go there. It's wrong. I think the fans do need to go support. I know they understand. They're having an issue with this. There's a lot of things to read into it. But when Leipzig gets their act together, regardless of how they did it, and they did it in legal channels, I think that this should be celebrated. I mean, I know that you have a hard time with it. Well, I know most Germans who pay taxes might have an issue with it. But the reality is they are here. Deal with it.
Let me explain a little bit why I have a difficult time understanding this. Most of the time when you see a successful club coming into the Bundesliga, chasing for Champions League glory potentially as well, it's a historic club. It's a club that's been supported by fans for a very long time. Leipzig are the opposite. This is almost a situation where it's not a club with history that's buying success. This is an Austrian drinks company. It's Red Bull who wants the success. They want the promotion. They want to try and even get in a Champions League, and the Bundesliga might be their way to do that.
And the fans are going to have an issue with that because nobody celebrates their history and their culture better than the German fans. And I get it. I get that component of it. But the reality is it's happening. And there's nobody in there that can come and say legally that you're not allowed to do this. That maybe it's a loophole, whatever you want to call it. They're calling themselves a Rasenball, which means grass ball, which is not Red Bull. There's a ton of things to get mad about here, but if they put a good product on the field and they come out and say, we are going to contend for the title, we're going after Bayern, hey, nobody's been able to say that. They have shirts. They wear them very proudly. Nobody likes us. We don't care. Deal with it. It's going to be a story.
Certainly would be fantastic to see someone challenge Bayern for the title one day in the Bundesliga.